Good day, everyone. It is my honor to introduce to you the person whom I will conduct an interview for this evening, a person who is very close to my heart and the person who gave birth to me. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my mother as she will introduce herself to all of us. Ma.
Okay, good evening. Go. Go.
Oh,
Before anything else, may I introduce myself? Good evening, everyone. I am Lilibeth Soto Corneta, degree holder of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, a registered nurse who is presently working as an overseas foreign worker under the Ministry of Health in the Middle East. Presently granted a job order and appointment as member of the Board of Nursing Administrators in one of their prestigious government hospitals as nursing total quality in education supervisor and a deputy nursing director. It is an honor and great privilege indeed to be chosen for an interview virtually by one of your nursing students, who is my very own beloved son, Artaserces Soto Corneta. Please bear with me because I am quite nervous and emotional for this interview between an OFW mom and her son.
okay. So now, kilala niyo na po kung sino po ang aking interview for this evening. So, Ma, I will ask some questions about uh, your your identity as an OFW. So first question, what pushed you to work abroad and why?
My reason in deciding to work abroad, first and foremost, as most of the OFW's main reason is to find a greener pasture, to earn a much higher financial source of income, to provide a better living and a brighter future for my family, most especially to our children, while enhancing my nursing career and profession in a foreign country.
That is it, Ma.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you, Ma, for answering the question. So next question, Ma. What
okay.
are your unforgettable experiences? It may be negative or positive while living and working abroad. Again, what are your unforgettable experiences? It can be negative or positive while living and working abroad.
When it comes to experiences, there are a lot. Allow me to first cite my positive experiences. Okay? With a humble heart and grateful recognition of God's divine wisdom and intervention, I had gained a lot of positive work-related experiences actually. To mention those, it was when I got promotion just after my first year of contract from staff nurse to head nurse in our department. Then after a couple of months, on my second year of contract, I was again promoted as nurse supervisor and eventually to a higher position in the nursing administration as nursing quality and education supervisor and nursing deputy director. Another positive experience, which I will consider really indeed as a positive one, or this is actually achievement. So it is when I was multi-awarded as Best Nurse Practitioner within our hospital and regional levels. And on the negative experiences I had, which until now, not yet over actually, is to be away from my family. Even though, so I told you it is quite emotional, even though I'm having chance to spend vacation every year to go home. I miss a lot of time to be physically present to take care of my children while growing up and not able to witness and participate in their academic and non-academic activities. Another
Okay,
question, please.
so Nakita niyo na po yung sinabi ng mama ko earlier na she will really get emotional with this interview. So please bear with my mother and also please bear with me. So Ma, thank you for answering that question. Next question. Did you ever experience feeling like a stranger in your own country and family? Again, did you ever experience feeling like a stranger in your own country and family?
Okay, feeling a stranger with my country, none at all, because I was able to go home every year. So I did not experience feeling like a stranger. But for my family, yes. It was when I went back home after just a year for vacation in the Philippines, wherein my youngest child don't immediately recognize me as her mom. Okay, she's hesitant to hug me because she was just 3 years old when I left them that time.
Hi. That was
Okay,
I'm pretty sure that it is a very sad experience from a
yes,
mother. Oh,
stranger.
next
Feeling that you're
question.
a stranger to them, so to her, to my child. But for my eldest son, no, not none at all, because he was really that sweet and close to me. Even the time that I left and when I came back, same. He's very clingy. He kept on hugging, and no, I did not feel anything. But for my daughter, who is younger than my eldest son, I experienced that one. Okay, next
Okay, Ma.
question.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
any more?
answering that question,
Yeah.
Ma. Okay, next question. What, excuse me, what are your goals in life and are you closer to reaching them? Again, what are your goals in life and are you closer to reaching them?
Okay, it is becoming deeper now. So about the goals. Okay, the top priority among my utmost goals in life is to support my children to finish the studies, of course, and to earn a college degree in the near future. Also to save an amount of money to sustain the financial stability status of our family. Until such a time, I will retire already from working abroad and go home for good. At this point in time, by God's grace, it is almost there. I am almost there. I am almost about to cross that bridge of my professional career as nurse practitioner abroad. Soon I will retire.
That is it, Ma.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ma. Next question. When you were abroad, how do you plan your return home? Again, when you were abroad, how do you plan your return home?
So by that, so really that is the most awaited time that I am waiting for to go home for good soon. So in view of my goals, why I work abroad, it is also the baseline of the plans I have on returning home. I need to see to it that the education of our children is already secured by that time. I have to save enough amount of money to be able to establish an option for business and other income generating projects. In such a time, I am going home for good. I am really ready by that time.
Mm, thank you, Ma. Okay, next
Okay,
question. Last two questions, Ma. Last two questions. Okay, the
go
question
ahead.
is, what kind of life do you want for yourself after your overseas journey? Again, what kind of life do you want for yourself after your overseas journey?
Okay, actually, I have a lot on my mind. So, what would I do after my overseas journey? After my overseas journey, I am praying and hoping and looking forward for that. To live a life, a happy life, actually contented life, healthy and comfortable and meaningful life together with my family. I want to spend and make the most of quality time with my family to cope up with those years I lost for not being physically present. All those time and to create a happy memories, family bonding together with my family. Next is to experience again to have a spiritual involvement in the church, services, and worship. Then next to that is to have a comfortable life with financial freedom and stability. And lastly, and most significantly, is to play the role of the best wife and the best mother who will be at their side for lifetime.
Uh, Thank you, Ma, for answering that question. Even though you're not here with us, Ma, we still consider you as the best wife for my
Thank you for
father
that.
and the best mother
Yeah.
for us. Okay, so the last question, Ma. What do you want to say
Finale.
for everyone and your... yes, the last question, Ma. Again, what do you want to say for everyone and your fellow Filipinos who wish to work abroad? Again, what do you want to say for everyone and your fellow Filipinos who wish to work abroad?
Okay, for those planning or dream to work abroad, for those other Filipino who are dreaming, who wish to go abroad also as what I did. So the thing that I want to tell them, okay, as far as my experiences as OFW are concerned, I could give some words of advice and insights. Okay, number one, set your goals and priorities why you are planning to work abroad. It will determine your perseverance and will serve as your inspiration to work hard at your best to help you overcome the hardship and obstacles. Because to work as OFW is not an easy work. It's not an easy job, okay? It is a huge sacrifice, most especially if you're a parent. If you have family members who are working abroad,
There has been an interruption in the internet. Let's wait for a while.
okay? So,
Ma,
and when the time comes, your overseas journey ends, you could be considered with your head up as one of those modern heroes, being an OFW. Okay, that's all I think.
Ma, there has
Yeah.
been an interruption with the internet, with the connection.
Mhm.
Hindi na include lahat ng sinabi mo earlier regarding your advices. So may I ask you to repeat all
Okay,
of
I will
this?
repeat it again.
Okay, thank you, Ma.
Okay, so so the last question is, what do you want to say to everyone, your co-Filipino who wants to work abroad, isn't it?
Yes, Ma.
Okay, so first thing, as far as my experiences as OFW are concerned, I could give some words of advice and insights. Okay, number one, set your goals and priorities while you are planning to work abroad. It will determine your perseverance and will serve as your inspiration to work hard at your best to help you overcome the hardship and obstacles. Because to work as an OFW is not that easy job. It is a huge sacrifice, most especially if you are a parent and if you have family to be left behind. Okay, and since you will be working in a strange foreign land with different culture, beliefs, and norms, so you have to have a strong personality to be able to adjust and survive. Secondly, as an OFW, you should have a constant open communication and connection with your family members. Okay, make yourself visible despite the distance to reach out as much as you could to find time to let them feel the love and care you have for them. Let them know that they are the reason behind your sacrifices and reason for your decision to pursue working abroad. Lastly, and most importantly, is to have a closer and intimate spiritual relationship with God for you to succeed. And when the time comes, your overseas journey ends, you could be considered with your head up as one of those modern heroes, being an OFW. Okay, that would be all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. I hope everyone have taken down notes so that you are aware and you have knowledge about how or about what
The
is really
life,
the life of an
the life of
OFW. What
being
is
an
really the
OFW.
life of an OFW? So, Ma, thank you again for giving your time, for spending a little bit time for your son. Thank
I,
you
of course, all
for
my time,
listen.
by all means, I am here. Thank you,
So,
Lucky.
ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed how great, how spectacular my mother is. How is she excelling in her job as deputy nurse director. So, thank you, Ma, for spending your time with me this evening. I know you are busy. 'Cause you're really a busy person since then, but of course, it is quite given that despite your hectic schedule, you always give time to not just for me, but for our family. So thank you, Ma. And that ends our interview portion for this evening.
Love you.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you.
Bye, Ma. Bye bye. Love you, Ma.
And
Bye bye.
study hard. God bless your study.